one name I want to throw out there, a guy we haven't brought up, who is one of the biggest free agents. And I think it's because it's kind of understood that the Titans are going to re-sign him. But Derrick Henry, there's a lot of interesting places that he could end up, a lot of places that he would fit. When you watch this man play, he's an animal. I think any team would be happy to have Derrick Henry. I saw some folks saying that he would be a good fit in the Patriots, which I would hate to see. But I do think it would be a great landing spot for him. But for Derrick Henry, Alex, I'm curious what you think on his situation.
Man, it's like something's got to give with Derrick Henry. I saw something
It's
that
tough.
said he was asking for Zeke's contract as his starting point in his negotiations, which if that's what he's asking for a starting point, he's not going to be in the NFL next season. Like something's going to have to give because the Titans cannot afford to pay Derrick Henry $90 million over 6 years. I know he is, the backbone of that offense, but he's already into his mid-20s. We see that cutoff point for a running back be right around age 29, age 30. So when you think about that, I know Henry seems like he's not human, but if anything, if stats have told us anything, if the past has told us anything, it's that Derrick Henry has 1 or 2 years left of this prime, and then he's going to start declining from a performance and a durability standpoint. So they're not going to pay him that money. And at that point, it becomes like, is any other team going to pay him that money, or is Derrick Henry going to realize like, hey, I'm not going to get this anywhere, and I want to be back with Tennessee? Maybe they find some middle ground. So right now, I honestly don't think Derrick Henry is going to be on the Tennessee Titans next season. I know that's a bit of a hot take, but I think if you're the Titans and you're looking at like, do I want to bring back Ryan Tannehill for franchise tag type money? Mid $20 million, or do I want to bring back Derrick Henry for what he's asking for? I think it's Ryan Tannehill. I think he's more important to that team. I think they can find like a guy like Jordan Howard, and I would rather have Jordan Howard and Ryan Tannehill than Derrick Henry and nothing at quarterback. So I think they're kind of looking at it like that. Even a guy like Gus Edwards, a guy that's just a north and south runner who fits that system, could work. Maybe they roll the dice with a guy like Adrian Peterson on the cheap. Who knows? So yeah, I don't think Derrick Henry's back in Tennessee right now unless he severely pulls back on his demands. And as far as where I think he'll end up, it could be, hey, maybe it's the Texans, like we talked about with Melvin Gordon potentially landing there. Maybe they want to bring in Henry. You said they don't pass to the running back a lot, so maybe that's actually a great fit for him. Maybe it's the Patriots. We all know that, there's the Brady rumors. They clearly could use an upgrade from Sony Michel. It just pains me to even imagine Derrick Henry, though, in a Patriots uniform. But there's a lot of teams that might just be chomping at the bit to have Derrick Henry after what they saw last season. And I think a team might be willing to take the bait for what he's asking for. But, I don't think Derrick Henry's going to be back on the Titans next season. And I think he's actually going to be a bit disappointed with the running back market.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I hope the Titans sign him. I think he's just such a fit with that team, with that organization. He's been with them for so long, and then finally has this big breakout with the team when there were a lot of people doubting him prior to this year. And
myself included.
Yeah, and myself included as well. Everybody was doubting Derrick Henry for fantasy and beyond. I think some interesting spots. You name the Texans. Now it's my number one for him. If they don't get Melvin Gordon, maybe they either try to take a step higher or get a guy kind of that equivalent with Derrick Henry, just these kind of top-tier RBs. And then, the Dolphins could always be an option. They're in such a long rebuild, though. I don't see them going out and spending on a guy that has, let's just say, everything goes perfectly. He has 4 years left of his prime.
Right.
And the way that he runs so physical, there's a chance, he could wear it down sooner.